from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Nikhil. And we must tell you that Kerala loves you very, very much. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for embracing every person you and your team met, however big or small, they were part of your lives. Whether you saw them on a walk, whether you saw them on a bus, whether you just sat with them at the venues. Truly, from all our hearts, a big thank you from everyone in Kochi to Nikhil and HH Art Spaces. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call upon Mr. Thomas Verghese, the CEO of the Kochi Bienale Foundation, to address this gathering. And let's hear Kochi clap for everyone that comes on to stage. Thank you, Kochi. Ende Keralam, the most sundaram. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. When I was given this job 22 months ago, I honestly had very little knowledge on the workings of the Bienale. Reflecting on my experience, as we complete this journey, I would like to acknowledge that the Bienale is not merely an art and culture festival. It's a space of learning, of sharing, and of being. It is this embodied spirit that works beautifully in creating sites of learning across the many venues of the Bienale. 29 venues this time testifies this spirit of learning, curiosity, adventure, and love of the sublime. The Kochi Muziris Bienale, fondly called the People's Bienale, is actually all about people. More than anything else, it is people that help bring it to life. Across the past many months and the 29 venues of the 6th edition of the Kochi Muziris Bienale lies the labor of hundreds, if not thousands of people who made it possible to reach this point today. We are proud, but at the same time humble and grateful for what we could collectively achieve against all odds. As the curtain falls on this year's edition, make no mistake, this is not the end of an exhibition, but rather the rebirth of a belief that if people work together, anything can become possible. It has been my privilege to serve as the CEO of the Kochi Bienale Foundation and was the enormous human spirit that brought the exhibition to life. It is time to extend gratitude to the team that helped deliver what has been reviewed as one of the best editions of the Kochi Muziris Bienale. Administration, operations, finance and philanthropy, I thank you for your profound patience and for being a strong pillar of support that held the office together. Production team, without your resilience and fortitude, we couldn't have brought the Bienale to life. Along with you, I would like to thank the team of contractors, carpenters, fabricators, trade union workers, masons and painters who helped transform dilapidated warehouses into vibrant, exhibition-ready spaces in record time. It was a miracle. I'm forever grateful to have witnessed it. Our army of volunteers, numbering 140 plus, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for constantly watching over and guarding our artworks and for proactively engaging with the visitors. Art mediators, you have handled your responsibility with grace and passion. The excellent feedback we have received from visitors reaffirms the vital role played by art mediators in enhancing visitors' experience. Programs team, you have run a 110-day marathon with an exciting and thought-provoking calendar of programs, injecting life and energy into the Bienale. Hospitality team, I'm indebted to you for keeping all the artists and volunteers across every vertical with your kind, patient and diligent work. And this was not only for the 110 days, you've been already doing this prior to that as well. Editorial, PR, design, video and photography teams, you have worked hard, often late into the night, archiving and editing content. I thank you for capturing the many moments across venues and bringing the Biennale experience to a wider audience beyond the shores of Kochi. I'm grateful to the electrical, lighting and AV team for your round-the-clock work. During the production and exhibition phase, swiftly responding to any and every technical glitch reported. For keeping the venues clean and secure, I extend our gratitude to the housekeeping team led by Ashokan and Sanisha and Hulk Security and Chanakya Security Services. The Biennale Kada was a smashing hit, managed seamlessly by our partner Little Fish Pond and the dynamic team of coordinators and volunteers. Word of gratitude to Samriddhi, our People's Cafe led by Kudumbashri and Kochi Corporation for serving authentic, tasty and affordable food and beverages to the visitors at Aspinwall. The Biennale would not be complete without its curators and artists. First and foremost, I would like to thank Nikhil Chopra, HH Art Spaces and the 66 artists and collectives for their vision and courage. Similarly, I would like to thank the curators and artists of Students Biennale, Invitations, Art by Children, EDAM, Collaterals, Island Mural Project, Pavilion and outreach programs. I would also like to place on record our gratitude to the Departments of Tourism, Finance and Culture for the support and guidance, the District Administration, Police and Fire Force for their support, security and safety, the Cochin Port Trust, Kochi Water Metro and the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry for closely associating with this edition of the Biennale in tangible ways. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the members of the Foundation's Board of Trustees, Advisory Council, Steering Committee and our auditors and legal team for playing vital roles in supporting this edition of the Biennale and strengthening the Foundation. As I stand here on behalf of everyone who lend their time and energy to the Biennale, I would like to end with the hope and prayer that the lessons and the experiences of the 6th edition will stand the Kochi Biennale Foundation in good stead as it soon begins a journey towards the 7th edition of the Kochi Muziris Biennale. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Thomas. As we step into recognizing the ones that lend their vision to this edition of the Biennale, I would like to call upon Mr. George Thomas, Chief General Manager HR of the BPCL Kochi Refinery, our principal sponsor, to please come on stage and hand over the mementos. The Kochi Muziris Biennale curator, Nikhil Chopra with HH Spaces. Please do come up as I call your name. We're also waiting for Mr. George Thomas to please be on stage. An exhibition is adrift without its artistic vision. Gladly this year, we saw Nikhil Chopra with HH Art Spaces as the curators for the 6th edition of the Kochi Muziris Biennale and the adorned theme for the time being. Nikhil and his team ensured the Kochi Muziris Biennale its continued ascent in the contemporary art world. Nikhil Chopra is a renowned Indian interdisciplinary artist based in Goa, known for durational performances, live art, and drawing that explores identity, history, and memory. Along with HH Art Space, a Goa-based artist-run residency, were beyond the curatorial vision of KMB. And now I'd like to have all of them on the stage to be felicitated. Nikhil Chopra, Alex Alfonso, Divyesh Pundaria, Madhuri Gaur, Madhurya De, Mario De Souza, Romain Lusto, Shaira Sequeira Shetty, Shivani Gupta, and Shruti Powell. Can we hear your hands nice and loud? Give them that typical Kochi love. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now the EDAM curators. Conceived in 2022, this has served as a platform for artists from Kerala, allowing contemporary art and ideas from across the state and its diaspora to be shown. Over 36 artists and collectives, it has been as a bridge between the local and the global to shed light on traditions, heritage and culture of the land with regional focus on Kerala.